I don't ever even film pre-shuffles. But but something for Pisces, I don't know. Next door, I don't wanna be my homeboy no more. Stability, wanting in a romantic relationship. Somebody like, I'm really not getting what I want from this person, and that's really bothering me because you said you could give me that, and now, ooh, what's this? The Three of Swords, that you reminded me of somebody from my past. Like, you could have just dealt, but I don't know why, sis, because I love you and I have faith in you, I don't even want to deal, you know? Myself. Wow, one more for the pre-shuffle. Before we cut the music on for the pre-shuffle. Somebody's masking something, Pisces. Like, somebody really is masking something. Somebody has like, okay, somebody like, in order to go forward is like kind of like swallowing some sort of truth, but it's a hard pill to swallow. And I'm getting Seven of Swords energy. I want to say I had, no, it was the Seven of Wands. That was the Seven of Wands. I guess what I did off camera was the pre-shuffle, but like, this is literally how I do pre-shuffles. Like, talking just like a Pisces. It's just like all the Pisces are sitting like right on the other side of me. That's like, that's so crazy, Pisces. Hold on, let's do that again. Let's do that again. Pisces. Because what? What does any of this mean, Pisces? I can't even focus on the shuffle. Like, I'm freezing. I can't shuffle. This is something deep. That's what I'm thinking. This is something like really deep. Oh, wow. Just to glance at what these are. The Queen of Wands in reverse with the Judgment in reverse. Yeah, like, you may have made a decision that like you weren't sure about, but like you like made like hastily just went into it. Don't wanna be my homeboy no more. Why does Homeboy by JoJo keep coming up? I can't shuffle. It's just giving like, Pisces, what is going on? Because it's like this energy. Let's bring it here. Let's center it for a second. Can we center? Can we come to our center real quick? Can I tell you that I need to put rings on to steady my hands? Put some rings. Because I can't even like, now I see him in a whole new light. Something about it feels so right. Okay, I see him in a whole new light. Something about this feels so right. Something about what? I'm weak. It's me trying to figure it out. Oh, and I said you may be regretting. Oh, I'm talking to someone involved with a male romantically. In an extra kind of way. I knew that was gonna happen, bro. Maybe I should put this on top. Wow, so that may be why I'm recording the pre-shuffle today. for Pisces, because this was a message that's it, because sometimes messages just be coming out that I wish came so direct in the reading that it comes out in the pre-shuffle. But the pre-shuffle is just like my time to like gather, like kind of like, you know, see what I'm up against as far as translation of a message for, you know, a collective. So you Pisces, you may be dealing with somebody that this is about a love thing. And you're such a beautiful, loving dreamer, Pisces. So we already knew the love energy was going to be here. But to save both of us, I did not bring out the romance angels deck, because I feel like you already, I honestly wanted to pull it out, but it really feels like you had so much on your plate already. And to give you like these messages, these definite love messages and the imagery from the cards, you know, playing on your mind and stuff like that. No, we're not doing that. So we're just going to communicate straight from the tarot and as well as from the Rose Oracle, something to help soothe you and get you whoa. And when you heard that, and when the divine say soothe, they mean soothe. Oh my God, this is just my, like I said, pre-shuffling is just my little meditation with the cards first, so we can see, like I said, what we are up against. Did we have a card flip over, or was it just like a dramatic pump up, pump down? Must have been a pump up, pump down. Okay. But I am so tickled because just wow. Okay. Something about it feels so right. Yeah, so it's like against your, you feel like maybe like against, wow. Okay, against your better judgment. I'm clumsy. This decision got you nervous, cause like when I'm in your energy and this is what is happening in your energy right now, dude. Well, we got a read to do, and I'm not going to make this read super long because I know a Pisces needs time to dream. So, without further ado, let's get the decks out. But before we do, I do want to take a look at these cards. The 9, and we got a 9 and a 10. Not of the same suit, but we have a 9 of Cups and a 10 of Wands. And the 9 of Cups, this person is like wish fulfillment. It's giving, even though she's lounging here, it's still giving, I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze? And this position is like I can snooze comfortably because of who I know you are to me. Wow. But it's like at the same time here, I feel like this, I said that there was some deception, a mask here. And I feel like it's because you would like that. Let me not take that metaphor too far. Let me just start back explaining it like in like just regular terms, layman's terms, I guess. You don't want to be able to like, you don't want to be able to not sleep over this person because you can't trust them, because there's some things that went on in the past. A person may have been like deceptive, sneaky. Yeah, the Page of Cups in reverse. Like this person may have like told you a lie, may have told you something that you feel you now or at one point felt stupid for believing. This person created burdens for you, but it's like at the same time something about it seems right, but you haven't, like I feel like now you want this person to prove themselves to you and to the people around you because they've watched you like continue communication with this person. Knight of Swords, excuse me, that's the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like you've come to this read to see, like, oh, hope in search of answers about whether or not you made the right decision. What's gonna happen if well, because the first thing you have to do, I always say this, if you have never heard me say anything on this channel, on my page, or if you know me in real life, one thing I always say is that the only thing, Pisces, that makes a decision the right decision is your ability to stand on it. And sometimes, an equal amount of times actually, or the lack thereof. So, like, you know, be very confident in your decisions, because what you're going to realize is that consequences come from either decision, and that what's better and what's not is ego based. So it's best to do what's best for you anyway, right? Because sometimes, even though the decisions can be the decision, like what we deem the better decision, can be ego based. A lot of times, because of ego, we want to save face. We care about what others think, which leads us into not following our hearts, which is what that's the only thing a Pisces know to do, is follow their hearts. But when that ego comes into play, and then, like, you get, like, look at that, the Hierophant, like, oh, I should, because I don't want to go through this same thing again, and then be like, oh, I learned my lesson. And because then not only am I going to be like that, people around me are going to be like that, and that's going to be so embarrassing. And I feel you, Pisces, I do. We are going to wrap up the pre-shuffle and just get into the read. Your energy has been ushered into these cards, and we are so ready to begin. Now, let's get the Rose Oracle out. Shout out once again to Rebecca Campbell. I'm going to say that every time because she is a mastermind. Pisces are emotional overthinkers, so we're not going to get a bunch of Oracle cards. Oh, wow. We are not going to get a bunch of Oracle cards. We're only going to probably do one, because the pre-shuffle was pretty meaty. And because I sent a pre-shuffle, we're not going to keep this video long. I'll try to keep it to like 22, guys. So that means, come on, right? Let's quickly give the cards a quick blessing. I really want for everybody right now to relax, because I can't even stop moving my hand because I'm channeling your energy, and I can't stop. Spirit guys, I ask that you bless these cards. I ask that you bless these ears. I ask that you calm this Pisces. I ask that this Pisces be so receptive of this message that it helps them go forward. Like, almost so instantaneously that it's almost simultaneous. That was like really ghetto, but I did have to take a sip. I'm so sorry, my mouth was dry. Let's get into it. We need one card out of this deck for my Pisces. For what? Give me something to. We need a message for Pisces. Pisces need some guidance. Needs a message. We probably end up doing up to part 3s. Oh. Okay, that's all right. Take some time and Oh, wow. Let's try this again. What do we have for Pisces? Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Release the petals. Transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. Those are the themes for you, Pisces. Now we're going to go in and I'm going to read this message. This oracle message for you says, I need the contents. Release the petals. I must have. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read kind of fast because this is a bit of a like a statement, but I'm gonna read clearly. But I need you to be hecka receptive, Pisces. There comes a point where we can't go back. In a seemingly fleeting moment, the road that led us here is suddenly impossible to access. There's a sinking knowing that things will never be the same. A death, a birth, a loss, a growth, an ending, a discovery. No matter how hard you try, things are different now. You're different now. The world's different now. What's been seen can't be unseen. There's no going back. Something new beckons you forth. This is a card of change and transformation. Courage is required for the rebirth to happen. Abscission is the shedding of various parts of an organism, such as a plant dropping a leaf, flower, fruit, or seed. The rose hip knows, the phoenix does too, that we need to surrender what was to the earth to one day be transformed anew. We can grasp the petals of the past as the changing wind blows, but eventually we'll discover that change is coming, change is near, change is already here. And while what once was is no longer, and what soon will be is not yet, it's time to release your petals to the wind with wild abandon for the chance to begin again, to offer what once was to the wind and let it nourish the seeds within. It's time to surrender to the transformation so that the transformation can happen. Had the rose not released its petals, the rose would not have come to be. When we gather the courage to release what was, we're greeted by the fruits of the future. Okay, so this has been I'm going to automatically say this has been a water signs thing, because I just did a read for Cancer about letting things go so that you can go forth. You want to pack lights. It's time to, I feel like I say that in a lot of readings, because I feel like I sing that almost every time. I had like deja vu with it. That could not have been my first time singing that in a read. Oh, that tickled me. Now, release the petals. But I hear Pisces is responding right back to me saying, but if I release the petals, what will I have? I need to know that there is something waiting for me, because if I find out that I let this go, as hard as that's going to be for me to end up with nothing, then I can't let it go, because I can't go with nothing. Ego, we just talked about it. You can go with nothing. That's how you came into the world. That's how you're going to go out. So you can go with nothing. We were just talking about death and rebirth. And boom, that comes right up. Because okay. You can't expect new. I know this is a very Facebook post type of statement, but you can't expect new doing the same thing. You just can't. You have the 8 of Wands, a call for movement forward. You have the ability, the tools, the resources, and the strength, as well as the knowledge, to move forward. You can do it. You have the 2 of Swords here, but you're so scared about what could be. Like, what's going to be in my way? What's going to be in my way? How can I trust this? You're so guarded because you're still hurting from something that you never got a chance to heal from. But I want to tell you that you can't start resenting. You got the 6 of Wands in reverse. You can't start resenting somebody for choices that you actively made as well, because everything is 50-50. Even if you're the one hurting more, everything is 50-50. Because guess what? You're not hurting more. I feel like you don't use this victim mindset to get out of things that you normally would, and you still have to be a stand-up guy. And that when I say stand-up guy, that is for men, women, anybody. The 6 of Wands is here in reverse. I can tell you that you are right about this decision putting a damper on your plans. I can tell you that. I'm hearing, I feel like a fool. Don't. Not now. This is not, at least not at this point. You have the High Priestess and the King of Wands in reverse. And you say that because this decision has been like, I feel like you've been at work thinking about it. You may have been in the shower and the tub thinking about it. Hold on. If you want to feel me, better be divine. Bring me water, water on my mind. Okay, this person is draining you. Queen of Swords in reverse. And I feel like, I don't know if you have children, you may be snapping off at your kids like kind of crazy. There's some misplaced anger going on with the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Okay, let me be serious. Sorry. The Ace of Wands is in reverse, and I feel like, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of, are you dissatisfied with your decision because this person is not, like, kissing your ass? Is that what that is? Because you feel like after how you did me, oh, wait, you kind of need to be on it. Like, I really need you to, like, show me that I'm not making a mistake. But I feel like I've jumped back into, like, an even greater state. Because I feel like maybe you already had some paranoia before you found some information out, Pisces. And now it's like, I need you to kind of, now that, like, we've decided to go forward together. Because we got the 2 of Swords right here. So as a pair, and the 2 of Swords it's like, as a pair, you two can't even really, you two are guarded from each other. But I feel like when somebody is like, why are you guarded from me? You know, whatever. But like I said, you're not hurting more. I want to go back to, you're not hurting more. 2 of Swords. Because as a pair, both of you, you ain't like that. I'm so weak at how these cards fell out. Okay, but look though. I'm just telling you what's real, Pisces. You have the World. Love is requiring you to make some very hard changes, let some very hard things go, but it's going to be for the best. And that's whether you go on with this person or not, because this person is representative right now in your life. This person is the only image you have of other traumas that have nothing to do with this actual person, if that makes sense. And so that's why you weren't really able to leave this person alone, because your inner child is saying there's unfinished business here because of what this image, this person represents to you, which, like I said, is more than this person themselves. So there's a lot of traumas that were awakened, wounds that were filled with salt behind this person's actions. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, this is not what I manifested at all for us. And this is not what especially with my actions, of intention. I never went forth the way you went forth. And that does scare me but I still want to go forth with you. And I don't even really trust myself because of that. We done went slam past 22. I just get in it, y'all. I'm sorry. I just thought to look at the clock. Three of Cups in reverse. You may have felt a lack of support when you were going through this. You may have felt like I really wanted you to be the support, but you couldn't because you couldn't be the cure because you were too busy being the cause type energy. This person is like your best friend. This person may be your best friend for a lot of you. This may not even be romantic. You may, at this point in the reading, I'm pretty sure you picked it up. You know that. Just take everything how it resonates. Oh my God. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse right here. You spend a lot of time wondering, like, are we ever gonna, like, was any of this worth it? Like, did we do the right thing? Are we doing the right thing? Let me tell you something. You have to let all of it go. Whether you're right or wrong about any of it, you have to let it all go. Excuse me. And I do mean all of it. You have to let that go. Because all this constant questioning, whether you're like onto something or not, it's killing it. And right now, what you need to understand is that you're not, that questioning that you're doing is coming for your need for control because you lost control of it last time with this same person. And so that's very, and so the paranoia grows, but you have to let it go, Pisces. You have to let it go and be shown. You won't even be shown because you're too busy. Even if this person was showing you, I don't really think you would see. I don't even think you would be able to read between the lines and see that they were showing you because of the simple fact that you're too busy looking at other areas. You're too busy. You're putting like a lot of energy into the wrong thing. Yeah, the Three of Swords. You're putting where you're putting your energy and your time and your eyes is very trauma-based. Those are trauma-based intentions that you're bringing into this relationship. And what this internal hate that you're growing for yourself, Pisces, is not just because of your decision. It's because of how you're now handling it as well. And you're blaming it all on yourself. And you're mad because you feel like you didn't even do anything. Like I said, don't adapt the victim mindset because everybody is equally a part of everything. It takes two to tango. So, let's look at some predictions for you, Pisces. And then we'll, because you have with this card here, you have transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. Change. 555. You may be seeing 555. You may, I'm also hearing something about 516. That makes very specific. I don't know. I don't know. And breathe. It's giving, I don't want to be alone, Pisces. That's what you're doing. You don't want to be alone. You're scared because if you got to be alone, you got to face yourself. Boo-hoo-hoo. Listen. This person can't distract you from yourself forever. And focusing on how, because let me tell you let me tell you how ego-based like this whole thing is right now. You're literally saying, if I can focus, if I take this person back, they gotta make it up to me. And by them doing that, I can say in a way that they're the inferior because of what they've done. which is another reason you need them in your space, that you need them where you can put your eyes, because you need to be able to say that you're the inferior. And you may be like, oh, that's ridiculous. Give it some time. You're going to realize what I'm saying is on the ka-ching. It's on the money. So transformation, change, 555, 516, 888. I don't know why I said that so hard, y'all. My gift possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey. Okay. And breathe. Intimacy, Pisces. You're an intimacy craver. This person gave you tons of intimacy. And I'm just looking at this. Okay. Let's let me get some predictions for Pisces. What's coming? Like, what's going on? The Ten of Swords in reverse. The levee is gonna break, babe. You may have a breakdown. I think this Ten of Swords is like a very, because it's in the reverse and the way these colors burst out at me as soon as the card, you saw the way the card flipped out. It's like, it's really saying to me, like, this is a Ten of Swords, like this is like the energy of the Tower. The Chariot, there's fast movement. The bringing of a blessing, but I'm hearing a blessing in disguise. I see the Nine of Wands in reverse, as well as the Knight of Swords. So yeah, your paranoia about things, oh my God. Yeah. Death and rebirth, definitely. That's definitely been a heavy theme here, and it's definitely going to prove to continue to be a heavy theme as time goes on. Hold on, let me get these cards. I'm weak. I don't know why I can never resist just like looking up at the camera anytime I have to do that. And love of my life, you are my friend. What is all this lovey-dovey? Like, y'all really tell me I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Can't live, can't breathe with no air. Let's see. Pisces, let me see what's coming for you. Ten of Swords. Like I said, the levee is going to break. Yeah, babe. Something, you're walking away from something here. Even though you made a decision, you're like, nah, I can't do this. This paranoia is not worth it. It's tearing me apart. And if you're not walking away from the connection, you're walking away from habits that's keeping this connection apart. A lot of you are walking, I feel, right into another connection if you are leaving this one. We have the Temperance here. Things balancing out. Reciprocity. It's not only between you and this person. This is between you and other people that you're in close relationships with, as well as you and the universe, which is always occurring. That's an always occurring thing, but it's gonna be like so plain to see, I feel. And breathe. I cannot get that. For a lot of you, sex is clouding your mind. But I feel like, oh, not to even get in y'all's business like that, but like, I feel like you're gonna do it again, and it's not gonna be all that with this person, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, I can do without. Pisces, I said I wasn't gonna keep you long. If you've been here long enough, you know that's a lie. It has been it's been real. This has been really real. And come back for part 2, okay? Part 2 of this read will be up. I just... Oh, man.